Many thanks to DayZ Podcast, Pandemonium, Fettless Faction Village servers, Atlas, MGA Vanilla Mouse, One Original DayZ servers, Dust Vanilla servers, Sheriff Line, Apocalypse Now server, Sauerkraut, Sgt. Pepper's DayZ Invasion server, and PGC servers for making this video possible. DayZ has just been updated with a new and improved Halloween event for 2023, spawning a multitude of new and old items for the stable version of the game. So in this video we're going to go over all of the new items that are available to everybody right now, how to craft the new armored hood, check out the spooky changes to the castles, and hunt ourselves an exploding demon goat. Like last year, the pumpkin helmet or the jack-o'-lantern is in the game, which gives you an orange tinted version of night vision, so this will work at night as night vision and is very powerful as a result. These helmets are found in farm locations in tier 2 and tier 3, but can be found on civilians too, so they will be found attached to civilians' heads and you can loot them. This helmet doesn't need a battery, so you can use it to light areas forever, but beware that other players can see you very easily in day or at night. Another two items we had last year are the Witch's Hood and the Witch's Hat, spawning on civilian infected too, but I'm not sure if it's exclusive to certain types of infected because only the maid infected type had this on when I was doing my testing. The first new item of 2023 is a Day of the Dead mask or the Dead mask, which can be worn as a purely cosmetic piece of eyewear like the other eye masks are, spawning in clothing locations right now. The birch broom has made a return, but for some reason in 1.22 you can no longer light this. This is the same with the other type of broom as well. The torch can still be lit though, so I'm guessing this might be a bug with the brooms, but because the brooms can't be lit, it makes these very poor melee weapons. These apparently can only be found at heli crash sites. The cauldron is back too, which spawns in the same location as the birch broom, which is heli crash sites and military convoys. According to the game files, these might spawn elsewhere. I haven't found them yet. Let me know if you find these two elsewhere on the map. The cauldron works exactly like the cooking pot does, so it is well worth looting, the greatest tool in the game in my opinion. The biggest new item that we have though is the craftable witch's coif, which is simply a witch's hood combined with a chainmail coif. No tools are needed to craft this. This hood is a great addition to the game and will protect you exactly the same way that the chainmail coif does, but the hood, when attached, will keep you 35% warmer, so they're pretty much exactly the same, apart from the hood attached will make you warmer, so it's certainly worth combining if you find both of these items. When crafted, this new witch's coif can be repaired with the pliers too, much like the coif can be, and can even be dismantled into its original components, keeping their quality level too. I can imagine the witch's hood will be easy to find compared to the coif because the coif will only spawn at castles. Like last year, some castles on Chernoris and Livonia will have a fog surrounding them permanently during the entire event of the Halloween event this year up until the 7th of November. This year though, being in the fog will allow you to hear an array of spooky new noises heard here. Now in the game files I found evidence that this spooky area can cause damage to players. I couldn't get damage from this one, but this could be related to random gas attacks is my first prediction. So instead of green mist during these gas attacks, it will be a white mist and it will make these spooky skeleton noises while it damages you. So the gas attacks could be replaced with spooky gas attacks instead. I've yet to see in-game evidence of this, so let me know below if you have encountered these spooky gas attacks. A new variant of goat has been added this Halloween, which will make these new sounds. From a distance you will hear this goat, which sounds pretty damn spooky compared to other goats, so you will know when you're nearby this goat, and as you get closer it will sound very different and has a glow about it too, so it's certainly going to be easy to spot in the dark, but even in the daytime it's a black goat. There's no other black goat in the game. This goat, like a normal goat, will run away from you if it spots you, so it's not some sort of evil enemy that's going to kill you, but when you kill it, it will shriek and explode into a red mist, which doesn't damage you if you're too close to it. Skinning this new demon goat will give you everything that a normal goat would give you, so there's no special reason to hunt one down other than stopping the spooky noises. Like last year, the mummy infected type spawns too, which will KO players in just 3 hits and has 10 times the health of a regular infected type. So if you go toe to toe with this infected type, be aware that using melee attacks is a risky option, as I discovered, so unless you're very good at blocking in the game, I only recommend killing this super strong infected if you have a gun, rewarding you with better than average loot inside its inventory when you kill it. I was predicting that this mummy type of infected or similar type of stronger infected would spawn inside the bunker prison in 1.23, the one we got in experimental for Halloween, but I'm guessing they didn't have time to do that. It would explain why the God of Death was part of the teaser. Whether or not we're going to get anything related to the God of Death now is unknown, but now I'm predicting that this Halloween event will end exactly when 1.23 will be released to stable on all platforms. The day the Halloween event ends is the 7th of November, which is around the time that a stable release occurs after an experimental release, and seeing as 1.23 will most certainly come with a wipe, it would wipe all the Halloween items at the same time and simply be a more efficient way to deal with this update. This is just a prediction though, I have been wrong with my predictions in the past. We don't know when stable will release, but given that we have experimental and now this Halloween event, there is plenty to do until the 7th of November. If I've missed any details relating to the Halloween event, please let me know and I'll list all of it below. Let me know your opinion on the Halloween event. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.